I got some lights that came up on the charger here, so I'm gonna run the scanner and see what's going on. Alright, this was stored in the TCM. We're gonna clear it and see if anything happens. Alright, I cleared the code, so I'm gonna take it for a drive and we're gonna see if they come back. Which, if there is an issue, they will come back. So there is an issue because the light came back on right away. Alright, so I got the wheel speed data up here, and as you can see, we're not getting any wheel speed from the right front wheel speed sensor. Something's going on there, so once I stop, I'm going to see what codes come up again, and then we're going to check the right front wheel speed sensor, see if we can see anything. Make sure it's plugged in there, and then follow the wire, make sure there's no damage on it, and it's bolted into the back of the knuckle there. I pulled it out so I could check it. It looks all right. It was a little dirty. I'm going to clean it up a little more. I scraped some of the rust off of there, and also scraped some of the rust off the surface because there was lots of large flakes there. And I also cleaned off the tone wheel on the wheel bearing. It looks alright, so I'm going to put everything back together and see if we still don't have any wheel speed. Alright, so I was able to close the sensor cap up a little bit and everything is clean, so we're going to test it out and see if it reads anything now. Still not reading. This is the right front sensor here. It has two wires. There's a supply and signal, so we're going to check the wires, and usually the wires just break inside internally somewhere from bending. But I'm going to unplug the sensor, make sure nothing's corroded in the connections, but if the connections are good, then it's likely going to be a speed sensor issue. Gonna cop a new sensor for it. The sensor has arrived for the charger there. So yeah, we're gonna throw this sensor on and we're gonna verify that it's working now. Take it for a little rip. Alright, since it's the right front sensor, I'm gonna turn the wheel all the way to the right here and see if we can get access to the sensor easy. Alright, now we're gonna go take a look. We're gonna take that 10 mil out and pull the sensor out and take a little flathead and get the clip over there. It's hard to see under the dirt, but we'll pull the clip up and then we'll be able to replace the sensor here. before putting the new one in, you want to make sure that that surface is cleaned off. And yeah, I'm just gonna clean it up right quick and then we'll put the new one in. Okay, I got the bolt tightened down there. You want to make sure that the sensor is fully seated. And then you can start clipping the wires into place. You want to make sure that's clean, no dirt in the pins there. Insert it all the way. Alright, it's clipped back in. And yeah, now it's time to test out and see if we get wheel speed now. Alright, I cleared the code and I got the wheel speeds here, and we're gonna move the car and hopefully it'll read a right front wheel speed. And then our light shouldn't come back on if it does read that speed. Lights are staying off and it's reading a wheel speed, so it's looking good so far. I'm just gonna go for a little drive and I'll update you in a minute. So took it for a little drive and everything seems to be working good here. So I'm just gonna turn around. Going back where I'm going. Let's see what we got going on here. Where I'm at up there. She definitely rips. So she rips. A little smoky in here, but as you can see, now the lights are on, so it's working nice. And yeah, just a little bit of clouds in the weather today, I guess. So the weather network was right about those clouds in the forecast.